Welcome into the One South Coast Chamber podcast. I am your host, Katie Green, Vice President of Marketing and Events for One South Coast Chamber. And today we're doing our Quick Hits edition. I am joined by our fearless leader, Mike O'Sullivan, CEO of One South Coast Chamber. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing terrific.
We are breezing through the final quarter of the year. And once again, we have a packed event schedule. So we're just going to do our fun little quick hits edition today and talk about some of these upcoming events.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're going to go with the biggest event that we have first, which is our annual meeting. And it's not just the annual meeting. We've also got what?
The Brayton and Apex Awards.
And Ambassador of the Year as well.
Ambassador of the Year.
Yeah.
We've got a lot coming up.
We do. So Brayton is community service awards that we give out to people across our South Coast region. And we have some great recipients. You want to tell everybody who those recipients are, Mike?
I will. But, first, the date is...
That might help, huh? Yeah. Good thing you're on top of things today. The date is Thursday, December 11th. It starts at 7:30 a.m. It's breakfast and networking at 7:30. The program begins at 8, ends at 9. We get you in, we get you out, we get you fed, and that's going to be at Whites of Westport.
Yes, and we've got some great winners this year. The Brayton Awards in particular are the actual names of John S. Brayton Awards, or John S. Brayton Community Service Awards, and they're all based on different community service that individuals, in most cases individuals. We have one tag team winners today or this year, but it's all about community service. What do you give back to the communities? And the Brayton Awards started originally with the Fall River Area Chamber, and when Fall River New Bedford Chambers merged, we expanded it, so now it covers the entire South Coast. And this year, we've got folks, from all across the South Coast have won. We've got Carol Pimentel, who had worked at UMass Dartmouth for a very long time.
Yeah. And
she's a very, very, very active community leader in the New Bedford area.
Yep.
Just a wonderful person with a great background. We've got Doug Rodericks, who is a CPA and has his own CPA firm, Rodericks and Drum. Mm-hmm. And Doug has been around the communities for a really long time. I don't want to, he'll probably say, "Did you have to say really long time?" But
he's been around a while.
He's been around a couple of years.
Yeah.
But he's been active across the South Coast for all those years. And he's been active with the chamber before we merged. 6 years ago, he was on both boards. Mm-hmm. He remains on the chamber board now. He's a great advisor to us, just with his not-for-profit experience and things. And Doug is very well deserving of the award. The tag team winners are Beverly Andrade and Gail Furtado.
Yeah.
And they are from?
Forever Paws Animal Shelter.
And I'll let you take that away.
Yeah, so they've been volunteering there for decades at this point, tirelessly. And they are responsible for all of the fundraising events that you see going on for the shelter, because the shelter also, it isn't, even though it's in Fall River, it also covers the city of New Bedford as well. So they've just done absolutely wonderful work for all those years to help these animals. And if you're like us, Mike and I are dog people for sure. It's really great to see that these animals have so many wonderful people taking care of them. Yeah. And then we have John Quinn.
Yeah, Dr. John Quinn. John has been on the South Coast for a very long time.
He's been around a while, we'll say.
Yeah.
So we're not aging people today.
Well, apparently I am, but that's okay with John. But John's a wonderful guy who constantly giving back to the community. He works over at UMass Dartmouth. Mm-hmm. I don't remember his exact title, but I know he works closely with Chancellor Fuller.
Yeah.
He works over at the law school, and he helps with the law school's program, their community program, where the students are able to work with community organizations and help them with legal advice. He helped us 6 years ago. He helped us with our Get the Law School to work on our handbook and our bylaws, things like that. It was really great to have their help. It was a great experience for them. And John's constantly involved in the community like that. So we're very lucky to have John in our communities. And then last and definitely not least is Maria Ferrara Bedard, who is she does great work with Sir Jobs for Progress.
That's how most would know her.
Yeah, that's how most people know her. But she does fantastic work with them, and the whole English as a second language programs that they have. But really, she's winning the award because she's so fantastic with other organizations like Prince Henry Society, things like that. And Maria's just she's an excellent person in the community. And we're really lucky to have all these folks living and volunteering on the South Coast. So
we certainly are.
We're very, very lucky, and we're looking forward to having them and honoring them.
Absolutely.
Next is the next category of awards is what we call the Apex Awards.
Yep.
And these originated in New Bedford, but they're also all South Coast awards now, and they're business awards, and the awards they need to be self-nominated.
Yep.
And it's for it's very similar. You still need it's organizations that are doing really well. If they can include if they're doing great community work as well. But we've got 4 levels of categories. One is small business, one is large business, one is not-for-profit, and the other is the education space. In the small business category, we've got Isaacson Solar as the winner. Great local company. They've been a chamber member since they started, and they do fantastic work. Very well respected company in like 5 or 6 years, I think it is. The large business is Bank 5. Bank 5 is the noticeable reason for winning is the work that they did. They spent multi-million dollars over the last few years on their location of 40 Main Street, their location on North Main Street. I don't know the number, but it's like 2 blocks north of the of City Hall.
Might be 4 North Main. I don't know why it's a very low number.
Yeah, it's a low number. But
it's right across from the library.
Right across from the library. It's a great building, but what they've really done is they've invested in that neighborhood, and there's a lot of great businesses around them, especially behind them on the Purchase Street side, again, the library side. So Bank 5 is just doing fantastic things, and we're really excited for them.
Child and Family Services for nonprofit. They're also doing fantastic things for the community.
Those mobile crisis vans are amazing.
Yeah.
They created mobile crisis vans so that they can get out to the people to help help work with the people on whatever their challenges are, whatever their needs are. So it's really, and it's 2 of them they actually have.
2 vans.
2 new vans. So
for each community area, I believe. Yeah, Fall River and New Bedford area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're doing fantastic stuff. And then there's Old Colony Regional, Votech High School, and of course the Votech's always doing great stuff.
Yeah.
It's exciting. We're excited about it.
And they'll be receiving the education, the Apex Award for Education. So we also honor an Ambassador of the Year, and we're lucky at the Chamber to have wonderful ambassadors who help get the word out there about the Chamber, how we help businesses. And this year, we are honoring our friend Tom Menchie, who is a longtime Chamber ambassador. He's retiring off the board, and we are certainly going to miss seeing him as much. We're not losing him, but we just won't see him as much. So we will miss seeing him and his face at all of our events, but we'll still see him at many of them. So he'll be our Ambassador of the Year, which is named in honor of Pete Wild.
Yeah, Pete was a longtime ambassador of the New Bedford Area Chamber. Unfortunately, he passed away due to COVID, at which time we renamed the Ambassador of the Year award after Pete. Just a great guy. and it's an honor to have the award named after him. And this year we couldn't have a better recipient than Tom Menchie. And we are going to miss Tom. Tom's been an outstanding ambassador.
Yeah. It's just see you soon. It's not goodbye.
Right. We'll still see him.
We'll see you next week, kind of a thing.
Yeah, we'll still see him.
All right. So real quick before we wrap it up, we have some of our smaller events coming up. Our South Coast Business Builders Breakfast being held at Ground Floor Coffee in New Bedford is Tuesday, November 18th. On Thursday, November 20th, at the New Bedford Art Museum is our November Business After Hours. And then shortly after that is our next Business After Hours. We bumped this one up because of the holidays in December and people just getting busy. And that's going to be Thursday, December 4th at White's, co-sponsored by La France Hospitality and Carl's Collision. And that's our holiday Business After Hours. And then our last event of the year is our bi-monthly Women's Power Lunch, and that's going to be Friday, December 12th at Candela Cucina in New Bedford, which is fantastic. I can't wait to get back there again. So anything that we talked about on the pod today can be found on our website at onesouthcoast.com if you're interested in joining any of these events or joining the Chamber in general. Visit us there. You can always shoot us an email at info@onesouthcoast.com. But that's it today for our Quick Hits edition. Thank you, Mike, for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Katie. It's always a pleasure.
Likewise. And don't forget to listen to our podcast. We drop them sporadically. So make sure you like and subscribe. And, of course, you can listen to us wherever you stream your podcast from. We'll see you next time.